everybody. It's Tuesday morning, driving into work. Today's going to be a fun-filled day of signing affidavits. Yeehaw! So I am the notary for my department, and we have affidavits of correctness that we have to fill out. So these are affidavits that we have to fill out to send to the debt buyer to say that, yes, Mr. So-and-so, you had a loan with such and such company. Your loan number is blah, blah, blah. The amount you owed is blah, blah, blah. And I hereby duly sworn to say that, yes, you had this loan. So, for a while, we had been electronically signing it, but I would use my stamp in person. So it was decided while I was on vacation that it needs to be signed in person by the person who's, number one, filling it out. That'd be my coworker. Number two, I'd have to sign it physically because I'm the notary. State of South Carolina has put the law into pass to have an electronic notary, but they have not filled out the or put out where you can apply for the electronic notary yet. And they need to get on the stick about that. So I don't know how this is going to work when we go remote, because I'm going to be the one with the printer, obviously, because I was going to have to physically stamp the affidavits. Now I'm going to physically have to sign the affidavits. I have to watch the person who originally signed in the affidavits myself. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to have to think about something. I don't know. Get somebody else to notarize it. Who knows? But it is also the idea that because we are selling newer debt and not older debt, because the only reason why we're having to do it is because our locations do not have the customer's agreement physical copy anymore, while we're now in our point of sale system have electronic agreements, and the company that built our point of sale system will pull that for us when we do a debt sale. So it's supposed to be going away, but every time I think we turn around, I think the majority of the day is going to be, those affidavits. So that's what my Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to look like. Now we're also at the end of the month. I'm trying to get our monies in for the month. Being on vacation last week, Mary did my job. She always does my job when I'm on vacation. Erin does her job when she's on vacation, because I haven't been trained on Mary's job yet, but we're supposed to all get cross-trained on everybody's job. We are cross-trained some, but with the change in leadership and things of that nature, and the new leadership, they want us all cross-trained on everybody's job so that everybody can fill in when somebody's out. Just in case of a kind of emergency type thing, and that if Erin's not out, somebody can help out with the debt sales. If Mary's out, someone can help with her job. They're both trained on doing my job because, well, Mary's my backup for my job because Erin's doing with the debt sales, but Erin did my job before I did my job, so kind of took Erin's job over. So that's just kind of where we are. Things we have to do. Everybody's got to be flexible and got to be able to change. I think that's really where you are in a job now, that you just got to be a little bit on the flexibility side. It was always mentioned, that we didn't like change. We didn't like things changing. We didn't like, and I'm just about we, our department, because you get comfortable, you're in a routine, and then when things change, you kind of feel like you're in chaos. So no one really likes chaos, but we do well. We flex well as a team. So we just go with it. It is what it is. So last night, let's see, I got my diamond painting ready to go for the advent calendar, although I got to refigure it again because when I got my I washi taped my cover paper so that all you'll see is washi tape, and then I drew my lines on it and divided it out, and I have 16 squares. There are 24 days for an advent, so I got looking at some. Well, I can do either refigure it out today and figure out how many drills I have to do for 24 days for the size of the picture, or for the 16 days I do a video for every day of the weekday except for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. That if I start on December 1st, 16 days will take me up to December 22nd. Or I can do it that way, and then the 23rd, 24th are Christmas Eve. The Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, and of course Christmas Day, because Christmas Day is Sunday. So that would pretty much leave you with a Friday. I'm thinking this right. Christmas Eve is Saturday. That would leave you with a Friday, the 23rd, with no video for the Advent, unless I start on December 2nd. So I got to figure that out, and I think it's going to depend on how many drills or squares or whatever you want to call it. If it's an odd number, it's not going to obviously divide up right, because I can't split the squares or anything. So I'm going to have to take a look at it and see how many I have to do in a day to make it 24. Because I couldn't figure it out last night, because every time I divided 16 squares in half, that's 32 squares. That's too many days. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do there. So that's what you'll either be seeing, a video every day of the week except for the weekends, or I'll split it up by the number of drills I have to place. So you'll see that Thursday, since Thursday's the 1st. So I knew I needed to get cracking on it. So then I did my video last night, a 45-minute video last night, and I've got to redo, not the video, but I've got to do the voiceover for it, because I had my microphone on, but I still think I don't have it plugged in the right place. I think I needed to plug it in the external instead of the headphone jack. So you don't hear me very well. Although you hear that crackling of the paper with the beads are in, and the beads were real staticky again last night, and I think that's because I took them out of the fridge too early. I took them out, Sunday, and Monday I didn't work on it, and Sunday I didn't work on it. Monday night's when I worked on it, so it got staticky again, so I had to breathe in it, put my hot cootie breath in it to move the drills around a little bit. That's what they say to do, so that's what I did. I talked on the video about the dryer sheets. I have unscented dryer sheets, but they were in the house, so they didn't do me good last night. I thought I had some out there with me, but I didn't. But I think the reason why I didn't have any out there with me is because even though it's unscented, it's still got a scent. I don't do well with scents, not perfumey scents at any rate. I am a fruit scent, not strong scent type person. And what I'd put out there when I was talking about this, when I was filming the kitting up when the drills were so staticky, is everybody out there is making all diamond painting accessories. Everybody's got Etsy shops and things of that nature. Somebody needs to come up with a static remover sheet, whatever, squares, bits for diamond painting drills that are not scented like perfumes. Even the Febreze ones kill me because it's too much. But if someone can do a mint scented, like peppermint, spearmint, I'm your person to try that crap out, because I like the smell of mints. I like peppermint, I like spearmint. I can even do Bath and Body Works stress reliever eucalyptus spearmint smell better than anything. So I need somebody who does the diamond paint accessories to come up with a dryer sheet-ish, static cling, static remover for diamond painting drills that smell like mint. I'm your go-to person for that. Because, I mean, y'all out there making 3D models of the diamond painting trays. Y'all out there doing the scented waxes. You're doing scented putties. Yeah, I need somebody. And if you know of anybody that does that, because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen anybody show that in the diamond paint community. But if anybody knows of anything like that, let me know. So, that's just my public service announcement of the day for a rant that I would like someone to create the accessory for. And I'm not that person to create the diamond paint accessories. I don't have the not the creative side of the brain. I don't have the business side, I guess, of the brain, or the creative engineering side of the brain. I don't have that, so I don't know how to come up with that, because number one, I don't even know how dryer sheets are made. And the only reason why we don't use dryer sheets is because the wax they put on dryer sheets is not good for your dryer. So I don't even use dryer sheets anyway. Although I got a big box of them that I got from Costco. So those are the ones if I have to, get down to the nitty gritty and cut up. And that's what I think I'm going to have to do for these diamonds, because they're rounds and they're real staticky. So I'm going to have to tonight, if I can get it, she can cut it into little teeny tiny squares, because it's little teeny, not really teeny tiny boxes, but just enough to combat the static in the drills, but not so big that I'm going to smell the scent. So that's what I'm going to have to do with those. And then, let's see, we also, last night, I came in about 8:30, took my shower. Saw if my friend DJ was on, he was on, and we played Rocket League until 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to be tired this afternoon. Kiki tired this afternoon. So we played Rocket League together. I know I mentioned that before on here. We were playing, I think, about everything last night. He was unlocked. It was things he didn't. Weekly challenges, and then you'll have like special things. Like they'll have special challenges. So, I think for the past 2 weeks they've had a Nike special challenge where you do different types of matches to unlock your country's banner. So we did that last week, and we both unlocked. We figured out what his banner was for his country, because it's England, and then we got the U.S. one, so we knew which one to unlock for that one. So I have the U.S. banner. I have the U.S. decal for my car. We unlocked some stuff last night, but I haven't really looked at it yet. I think we unlocked some other countries. But then you have like weekly challenges that you have to do, and then there's a season pass that you purchase for Rocket League that goes from September, I think it was September to December. December 7th, my last day for the current Rocket season pass that I purchased. So I earned about half my credits back to purchase the new season. So the season costs 1,000 credits. I have like 575 credits right now. So I will only need to buy like the 500 credits for the next season, which starts on December 7th. So I'm going to do that because I have, I think I still have Microsoft money on my account, but I also have a $25 gift card just sitting there. It's like, crap, I got a card I need to use. So I sitting next to my Xbox. I don't think nothing about it. I just happened to look over there because I was moving stuff around, and I saw it and it hadn't been used. So I think, well, yeah, I'm going to put this on so I'll have money to do my my Rocket League season pass. So, but I need to tier up, because I told him last night, so I got to tier up one more. I'll be on 70. Like, no, I think it was like to 100. 100's the max. You got to do 100. You got a crap ton of stuff you got to do, but to tear yourself up. 100's the last one, and I can't remember now what the last one's win is, but I need to tear up one more in the past because I get the spray paint can goal explosion. So it's a big giant spray paint can, and it sprays paint when you score. Right now the one I have is the flower power. So I don't have a lot of goal explosions. So I really want that goal explosion because then it will go with my car, because my car I have I get the different decals. So I'll put a decal and do this color, like a teal color, because my spray paint can is teal, and I have the rocket boost, the spray bubbles, and so that would be really cool if I could get that, because it's that color, the teal color explosion. So then everything would match for me. So you'd see people when they're gaming and stuff that they have that goal explosion, and then you know how, number one, they have the season pass, number two, how far up they've gone on their season pass. So, and then I'm also looking forward to the new season. It's got it may not even be, but it's got a Stranger Things vibe to it. It's got that color, but it could be something totally different. As Les is like, it looks like a volcano. I mean, I think it's blue, pink, and purple in color, and it looks more like Stranger Things to me. But anyway, don't know. So who knows? But we played. It was funny too, because Les came in, and I said, "Here, you talk to DJ," because he hadn't talked to me last night. He was dealing with other things on Fortnite, and so I let him sit there and play and talk to him on mine, because that's what we were playing. So that's what I think helped me tear up on my Game Pass. It's him playing a couple of games or so. So then he was doing Chaos. That's 4 players. 4 versus 4 players. So that's 8 cars driving around trying to get a ball in the game, which is insane, because everybody's all over that ball. So we played 4 games of that. 4 or 5 games of that, because he wanted to unlock something. So I said, yeah, I'll finish it up with you. And then I said, I gotta go to bed. It was 1 o'clock, and I said, that's when I told him, about the tearing up. So he'll be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know if it's Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know if it's almost a week. But he was telling me his stepfather passed away, and his children decided to do his funeral on his birthday. And I said, that's going to be really hard. He said, yeah. He said, but that's what his children decided. So okay. So we were talking last night. I was asking him, I said, oh, do you get bereavement days for your stepfather? And he goes, he says, I inquired about that, and he says, no. He says, they're not going to give me bereavement days, he said, for my stepfather. He said, if it was my biological father, he said, yeah, they'd have given it to me. I said, that don't make no sense to me, because his stepfather's been his stepfather since he was 8. This dude's in his 50s. He's like 9. Indeed, on my birthday, he'll be 9 years older than I am, so he's 10 years older than I am right now. So he's in his 50s. He's like, he's been my dad since I was 8. He's my stepdad. I said, that don't make no sense to me. Why they would not give him the days to take for bereavement when that's been his dad since he's been 8. Blows my mind. But we talk enough about American politics, but I told him, I thought that was stupid. So I asked him, I said, so you're going to take days off, aren't you? He goes, yeah. He said, I'm taking some of my days. Apparently he's doing a crap ton of days. I think he's kind of sticking them in the face for it too. He said, yeah, I'm taking my days off. He said, so I'll be off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think he said to Thursday. But I said, we'll be able to play like Friday night. We'll play Rocket League, and I'll get myself cheered up if that's what they want to do. But I know that he's downloaded Battlefield is on Game Pass free. He was doing all kind of updates to get his Xbox. We had to get his Xbox updated. He had those updates, and then he had some game updates. But no, he had last one to play Battlefields. It's Battlefields on Game Pass. So I think they're going to do that, and maybe play some other games that they play together. So, which is cool. I mean, like I said, I just got Tier 1, and I'll get the Gold Explosion, and I'll be happy camper. So I have a crap ton of days there to play with him. So yeah, unless it's like, he kind of apologized. Sorry, I wanted to play with you, but I was dealing with Fortnite drama, and I'm not even going to get into that because, well, I ain't going to say why, because someone might watch the video, and we don't need to get into all that. Something I discovered last night and told DJ about it, and then we talked less about it, and he said, yeah, I believe so. And I was like, yeah, I think so too. So I told him, he was telling me about crazy things this morning. I said, I can't even talk about that on my video because somebody might watch it, and we don't need to discuss that. So there, put that out there. So I'm sitting here thinking about crazy things. Les put out on his Facebook page a post. He told me about it yesterday. He goes, was it yesterday or Sunday? I think it was yesterday. He goes, yeah, yesterday, because we talked about it during lunch. He goes, I put out a post on Facebook because he goes, you need to see it. I said, dude, I can't look at Facebook right now because, one, I'm working, I'd come in for lunch as I was busy trying to get stuff done. And he goes, well, here, I'll show it to you. And so he shows it to me, and he puts, shows me, and I read the post and everything. And he talks about his favorite band. Kiss is his favorite band. We've seen them multiple times. I mean, over 10 times. Multiple times. Crap ton. Les has seen them one more time than I have because he saw them in high school. So he puts it out on there that, Kiss, been touring forever. They're, not the originals members of the band, but, they are members of the band. So you're talking about, Eric and Tommy, of course, Gene and Paul are the original members. But, 50-something odd years, 60 years, however many years you want to say that they've been, touring together, they always rehearsed for their concerts. They rehearse together to go over the songs before they go on tour, because that's what they do. Blue light special up here at the school. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna go behind the school. I don't know what's going on back over there, but that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna drive behind the school. Anyway, so he put out there, 50 plus years touring together, and they practice before they go on concerts. They do rehearsals because you rehearse your material so that you can perform it to the best of your ability. And he said, when you don't do that, and you play, and you don't play your best, and you play the same stuff over and over again, but you don't practice it, it becomes mediocre. And that's what he put on his Facebook page. I said, people are going to read that. Not everybody's going to get what he's pointing to. And you kind of have to know kind of what's going on, how he feels about things right now. And I'm not going to get into that either. But we'll just say this, that if you don't practice anything, you will not become good at it. And a person once told me that his philosophy on practice does not make perfect, because we cannot be perfect. There's only one person that's perfect, and we're not him. School bus behind me, so you probably hear the squealing brakes. They need to take care of that. Practice makes permanent. I have a hard time saying that when I put the practice part with it, but permanence. Practice makes permanence. That's what practice does. And instills it in so much that, it's resounding. It's something that you can't shake. It becomes a part of you. That's what practice does. We consider and say everybody does diamond painting differently. Well, yes, we are all doing it differently, but Each person does it the same way they do it, or they may change it up a little bit, but as you're practicing it, you're making it a permanent ability for yourself. So that's what practicing does. When you don't put your best foot forward, and your reason on why you can't practice is because you have a day life, or you have you have kids, or you have, what have you, that you're shorting someone else for what they need to do. And if that's how you want to go about life, knock yourself out. But don't expect the rest of us, that have practiced, take that lightly or take that well. And that's where he's at. He's frustrated right now. So that's what he put out on Facebook. And I think the people who know the situation are going to like his post. And those who don't know the situation can't figure it out that we're talking about them, at any rate, aren't going to get it. But that's where he's at. He's beyond, he's frustrated. Frustrated. Alright, blower, dude. Get out of the street, man. I gotta blow the leaves off the road, so I'm gonna blow it into the park. The little kids' park. That works. Alright. And I got homeless people walking down the road here, so. Oop. Come here, bud. Sorry. Couldn't see you there. I know where he comes out of. He comes out of the parking garage. Because I see him. Well, I'm going to go down the road here so I can get in the parking garage. Good, I still got 7 minutes. Well, looks like they got the Christmas decorations up. So that's good. So, there's that on Facebook. Alright, animals is coming. Where's it at? I hear it. But I don't see it. Still don't see it. Don't hear it anymore either, so I don't know where it's at. Alright, well, I am almost at work now. So I will get me some coffee this morning to keep me awake. I am hoping the end of January is the last month we're supposed to be here. No, I would knock on wood. It's just funny thinking about that. I want to be out by December. In December, I want to be out of here. New Year, I don't want to be here. I want to be full remote. So we're going to have to figure something out. Because to be quite honest, I got that being Tuesday, Thursdays left if we're going to go that route. So, that is that. Yield. You're welcome. Alrighty. So, if I think of other crazy things that I did last night or yesterday, I will let you know on the ride home. I got a 45-minute video. Well, I got that 45-minute kidding up one I gotta do an audio for. And then I got a 45-minute one, EverMoment one, custom. So this will be great for it. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Kind, sir. Oh, we was watching the Prep Kings yesterday. At lunch, I said, hey, we'll have no Prep Kings. It'll be on, and we can watch it on Discovery because it shows on Monday nights. I said, we can watch that. So we watch it, and they're in Colorado for turbo cars, boost cars. That's hard air to get their boost up on the car to race. It's okay for the nitrous guys because they don't need to have boost to build up boost because they're just turning nitrous on and off they go. So Ryan Martin, which is the guy we pull for, and no comments about anything because we're watching it and we don't want to know who wins anything. So, well, he's our favorite guy. So he does the grade 8, and the grade 8 is the first Friday night race where they can win points and win money. And he red lights against John Odom, which is unusual because Ryan doesn't guess. He's all about the tree. He doesn't guess on the lights. I told us it made more sense now because I watched a video. I'm on his Facebook page and on his YouTube channel about how his guy person that brings him up to the line had him back too far, and that's why he red lit. But I'll talk about the rest of that with y'all later. Alright, so I'm at work, and I will talk with you later. Bye!